I said, they found this unknown animal, and we link it to Mokele Mbembe, and Mokele in turn, Mokele Mbembe is linked to the Sirish, which is on the Ishtar Gate. Now, can we have another shot of that? Right, now you see that there? The Ishtar Gate. You'll see on there two creatures. Actually, there's lions and everything underneath.
Where is the Ishtar Gate?
The Ishtar Gate is in Iraq, ancient Babylon. We already know this. We studied it.
It was a reproduction one in Germany.
It's a reproduction, that's true.
I know, but the people watching the video in years to come don't know that.
I know, and I'm just trying to... He's a perfectionist, you know. I make many mistakes. But anyway, this is the aurochs, this one, and that's the Sirish. Now, the aurochs was a bull, a wild bull, and it was basically, its back was about that high, a little bit bigger than me. That's where its back was. Now, where's it now? There. Now, it held its head up high, and what were these black horns that it had? Probably could have reached, I'm just guessing now, must have been 10 feet or even more. So it was a very, and when you think the people back in those days, they traveled by foot or by horseback or whatever, this thing was a very dangerous animal, and it really scared people. So society, civilization pushed this animal out of the way as civilization moved on. Now the last one, one of these, the aurochs, died in a place called, now I've got it written down, I'm probably saying this wrong, but it was called Jaktorova in Lithuania in 1627. That was the end of the aurochs as far as we know. We don't know, maybe there's one kicking around in the jungle somewhere, who knows, but the ones that, as far as people know, that was the end of them, 1627. Now, the Sirish now, I'm going to wrap this up so it won't be that much longer.
He's also
He's ringing the bell, right? We've got to get going here. I'll speed things up. But the Sirish, we believe, what is it?
Where's the smoking arm,
I was hitting my key point, the alarm goes off. Right. So anyway, this Sirish...
This is also on the Ishtar Gate, along with the lions and the aurochs.
Ancient Babylon, the Ishtar Gate. But the Sirish is what I think gave rise to the legend of the unicorn. Now the reason for that is the Sirish has a single horn. Some people think that the unicorn was the rhinoceros. I don't personally believe that, because the Sirish, the unicorn, only has one horn. A rhinoceros has two, one behind the other, if you know that. And not only that, but this creature here has a short mane. A short mane on the back of its neck. Yeah, so that's what I think is where the legend of the unicorn began, was with this Sirish. Now, interestingly enough, the Sirish is linked, I had some papers on this also, but I haven't got them with me, but it's linked to a creature, or I should say, an Aztec god. Have you ever heard the name Quetzalcoatl? Well, Quetzalcoatl was an Aztec god that they worshipped, and it was part bird and part serpent. Now if you notice, can you bring that back a wee bit, Greg?
Yeah, I did.
Now you notice the legs there, they're actually webbed, but you can't see it. They're webbed feet. But they're bird's feet, like a bird's legs. If you take it way back this way, yeah, right. Now if you take it back that way, the other way, I want to see the head.
Oh, right.
I don't want to see its bum, I want to see its head.
I can tell you.
You can't tell a snake by looking at it. You're looking at its head, you want to see.
I would like to look at his book.
You're doing the best I can, Chief. Alright?
Now look at this creature. Lower, lower, lower. And over and over and over.
What part do you want? The head?
I want the head, yeah.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Eric's getting annoyed here. His alarms are going off and everything. Take it more back that way, way back. Now, it has a forked tongue. It's a snake's head and a bird's body, and that apparently from what I understand, Quetzal means bird and wattle means serpent. Thus, Quetzalcoatl. And I think that creature fits the picture, you know. So that's Quetzalcoatl. Interesting enough, I'll tell you one more thing about this creature that maybe you don't know, is the fact that this has got Bigfoot beat in a big way. You ever hear the story of Bigfoot?
Yes.
This creature's got feet, hind feet, that are 4 foot long and 3 foot wide. And you're going to say, why would you have feet like that? Well, it's because it moves about in the swamps. And it can move over, it's 4 ton in weight approximately, and the webbed feet help it getting across, and also for swimming. Now, at another point, you might know it, this is also called the African dragon. In the Congo, they call this the African dragon. And this, I believe, is where these huge floppy feet, right, like a scuba diver's feet, you see the way they have them? I think that's where the people got years ago mixed up and they thought they were wings. You know what I mean? You hear dragons got wings? I think that's where they got the idea of wings. But really, it's its feet, 4 foot by 3 foot. Just giant paddles. They're only used for swimming, you know? So that's where this, that's just my own personal view. I could be wrong. Anybody could be wrong. I think maybe that's where I think it is. So the African dragon, the Sirish, and Quetzalcoatl, I think they're all talking about one and the same creature. Anyway, I hope that answers the question why we went down to the Amazon. That was it. All right. Oh, I'm going to have a hamburger, are you?
Very good.
I think I'll stick to the puppies.
Good.
Yes.
Good? Okay. Thank you.
Right, everybody relax, start eating.